Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Welcome back to my channel Cyber Defense. Today we have something incredibly exciting lined up for you. A hacking lab is like a safe playground for learning about cybersecurity. It's a controlled environment on your computer where you can experiment with hacking techniques without the risk of causing real harm. Think of it as a flight simulator for cybersecurity professionals. You wouldn't want to fly a real plane without practice, and the same goes for cybersecurity. A hacking lab allows you to safely practice ethical hacking, which is legal and crucial for finding and fixing vulnerabilities. By building your own lab, you gain hands-on experience in a safe environment, preparing you for real-world challenges in cybersecurity. This practical approach to learning is invaluable for anyone interested in cybersecurity. By building and using your own hacking lab, you'll gain the skills and knowledge to protect yourself and others from cyber threats. It's an empowering and essential step in your cybersecurity journey. Before you start building your hacking lab, you need the right tools. The foundation of any good hacking lab is the hardware you choose. This will determine how efficiently you can run your experiments and simulations. Don't worry, you don't need anything fancy. You can start with what you already have. Many people think they need the latest and greatest technology, but that's not the case. A standard computer is a great starting point. Whether it's a desktop or a laptop, as long as it meets some basic requirements, you'll be good to go. Make sure it has enough RAM, at least 8 GB, for smooth operation. RAM is crucial because it allows your computer to handle multiple tasks simultaneously without slowing down. More RAM is better for running virtual machines, which we'll discuss later. Virtual machines are essential for creating isolated environments where you can test different operating systems and software without affecting your main system. Storage space is also crucial. You'll need enough space to store all your tools, software, and the data you'll be working with. An SSD, or solid-state drive, is recommended for faster loading times. SSDs are much faster than traditional hard drives, which means your system will boot up quicker and your applications will load faster. You'll be working with large files and multiple operating systems, so aim for at least 256 GB of storage. If you can afford it, go for even more storage to ensure you never run out of space. A stable internet connection is essential for downloading software and staying updated on the latest security trends. Whether you're using Wi-Fi or a wired connection, make sure it's reliable and fast. Finally, consider using an old computer for your hacking lab. This can be a cost-effective way to get started without investing in new hardware. It's a great way to repurpose old hardware and reduces the risk of damaging your primary machine. Plus, it gives you a dedicated environment where you can experiment freely. Remember, the goal is to create a dedicated environment for your cybersecurity experiments. This space should be separate from your everyday computer to avoid any potential risks or disruptions. Organize your workspace to ensure you have everything you need within reach. Multiple monitors can be very helpful for multitasking and monitoring different systems simultaneously. As you set up your hacking lab, keep in mind that the software you'll be using is just as important as the hardware. Make sure your system is compatible with the tools and applications you'll need. Install the necessary software and keep it updated. This includes operating systems, security tools, and any other applications you'll be using for your experiments. Continuously educate yourself on the latest trends and techniques in cybersecurity. The field is always evolving, and staying informed is key to staying ahead. Experiment with different tools and techniques to find what works best for you. The more you practice, the more proficient you'll become. Building your hacking lab is the first step towards becoming a skilled cybersecurity professional. With the right hardware and a dedicated space, you're well on your way to mastering the art of hacking. Now that you have the hardware, let's talk about software. The good news is that most of the tools you need are free and open source. First, you'll need an operating system for your hacking lab. Kali Linux is a popular choice among ethical hackers, as it comes preloaded with a wide range of security tools. Another popular option is Parrot OS, which is known for its user-friendliness. If you prefer a more familiar environment, you can use a distribution of Linux like Ubuntu, or even Windows. The key is to choose an operating system that you're comfortable with and that meets your specific needs. For virtualization, which we'll cover in the next section, you can use software like VirtualBox or VMware Workstation Player. These tools allow you to create and run virtual machines, which are essential for a safe and effective hacking lab. Section 4. Virtualization. Creating your safe sandbox. Imagine a sandbox where you can play without worrying about making a mess. In the same way, virtualization provides a controlled environment where you can experiment freely. That's what virtualization is like for your hacking lab. It's a powerful tool that allows you to create multiple isolated environments on a single physical machine. It allows you to create isolated environments within your computer called virtual machines, or VMs. These VMs act as separate entities, each with its own operating system and software. Each VM acts as a separate computer, running its own operating system and software. This means you can have a Windows VM, a Linux VM, and even a macOS VM, all running on the same physical machine. This is crucial for ethical hacking because it allows you to experiment with different attack scenarios without risking your main operating system or data. You can test malware, try out new hacking tools, and simulate attacks in a safe environment. For example, you can set up a VM with a vulnerable web application and practice your hacking skills without worrying about infecting your host computer or network. This way you can learn and improve your skills without any real-world consequences. Think of each VM as a safe and isolated playground where you can test your skills and learn from your mistakes without any real-world consequences. This isolation is what makes virtualization so powerful and essential for ethical hacking. This isolation is what makes virtualization an essential part of any ethical hacking lab. It provides a safe space to explore, learn, and grow as a hacker. By using VMs, you can ensure that your experiments do not affect your main system or any other systems on your network. Setting up a VM is relatively straightforward. You can use software like VirtualBox, VMware, or Hyper-V to create and manage your virtual machines. These tools provide a user-friendly interface to help you get started quickly. Once you have your virtualization software installed, you can create a new VM by specifying the operating system, allocating resources like CPU and memory, and configuring network settings. This process is similar across different virtualization platforms. After setting up the VM, you can install the operating system just like you would on a physical machine. This includes going through the installation process, setting up user accounts, and installing necessary software. With multiple VMs running on a single computer, you can easily switch between different environments to test various scenarios. This flexibility allows you to simulate real-world situations and develop a deeper understanding of how different systems interact. Documenting your experiments and findings is also important. Keep detailed notes on what you test, the results, and any issues you encounter. This will help you track your progress and learn from your experiences. By creating a safe sandbox with virtualization, you can embark on a journey of continuous learning and improvement. Embrace the process and remember that every mistake is an opportunity to grow and become a better ethical hacker. Section 5. Setting up virtual machines, your practice targets. Setting up a virtual machine is easier than you might think. Using virtualization software like VirtualBox or VMware, you can create a new VM and install an operating system on it, just like you would on a real computer. You can choose from a variety of operating systems, including Windows, Linux, and even Android. When setting up your VMs, allocate sufficient resources like RAM and storage space for them to run smoothly. You can customize the network settings of your VMs to simulate different network environments. For instance, you can create a VM that's not connected to the internet to practice offline attacks. Remember, each VM is like a separate computer, so you can install different software on each one. This allows you to create a diverse range of targets to practice your hacking skills. Section 6. Essential tools for your hacking lab. In this section, we will delve into the critical tools that form the backbone of any effective hacking lab. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced hacker, having the right tools at your disposal is essential for conducting thorough and efficient security assessments. Now that your virtual environment is set up, it's time to equip your hacking lab with some essential tools. These tools will help you identify vulnerabilities, test the security of your systems, and analyze network traffic. Let's start with some of the most widely used tools in the industry. Nmap is a powerful network scanner that allows you to discover devices on a network and identify vulnerabilities. It is an essential tool for network discovery and security auditing. With Nmap, you can perform tasks such as host discovery, port scanning, and service enumeration. This tool is invaluable for mapping out the network and understanding the landscape you're working with. Metasploit is a penetration testing framework that provides a vast library of exploits you can use to test the security of your systems. It is one of the most popular tools among ethical hackers and security professionals. Metasploit allows you to simulate real-world attacks to identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in your systems. By using Metasploit, you can gain a deeper understanding of how attackers might exploit your network and take steps to mitigate those risks. Wireshark is a network protocol analyzer that lets you capture and analyze network traffic, helping you understand how data flows across a network. This tool is crucial for diagnosing network issues, detecting malicious activity, and understanding the intricacies of network protocols. With Wireshark, you can inspect packets in real time and gain insights into the communication between devices on your network. These are just a few examples of the many tools available for ethical hacking. The field of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, and new tools are being developed all the time. As you continue to build your hacking lab, you will discover a wide range of tools that can help you achieve your goals. Some other notable tools include Burp Suite for web application security testing, John the Ripper for password cracking, and AirCrackEng for wireless network security. As you gain more experience, you can explore and experiment with different tools to expand your skill set. Each tool has its own strengths and weaknesses, and understanding how to use them effectively will make you a more versatile and capable ethical hacker. Don't be afraid to try out new tools and techniques, and always stay up to date with the latest developments in the field. Remember, these tools are powerful and can be dangerous if used improperly. It is essential to use them responsibly and ethically. Always ensure that you have permission to test the systems you are working on, and never use these tools for malicious purposes. Ethical hacking is about improving security and protecting systems, not causing harm. Always use them ethically and responsibly within your controlled hacking lab environment. By doing so, you will contribute to a safer and more secure digital world. Happy hacking, and remember to always stay ethical and responsible in your endeavors. Thanks for watching and learning with us. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. We value your feedback. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech insights. Stay safe online cyber defense.